Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Calabrese Auto Detail, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a clay and seal on this Chevy Colorado, and I'm going to clay bar with an actual clay bar on the whole entire car, and then I'm also going to do a spray wax on the exterior. And I use the spray wax as like a drying aid, and that's the directions on the bottle, and that's what the customer wanted. He wanted a spray wax and a clay bar treatment, so that's what he got. So that's in addition. I set up my pricing a little different this year. I have an interior and exterior package, and then I let the customers select what they want. So the interior and exterior package starts at a certain price, and then each service is at an additional price. So that's how I'm doing my services this year, and it's already working out pretty well. Today marks the final day of my detailing for the week, and I did 13 cars, and all those cars were basically previous customers and then people who called me over the winter. So I made sure to get everyone that called me over the winter and my previous clients to get them in for a booking. And I still have a few more to hit up in the next few weeks. So on Saturday I have 3 more cars, but I've been doing about 3-4 cars a day, really hustling, and then tomorrow I'm going to take off because I actually have to go clean my Airbnb property. But yeah, so now first I did the wheels, and then I did Purple Power not straight Purple Power, but I used the Purple Power without even rinsing the vehicle first, and that helps loosen up all the road grime and contaminants and stuff, and then I'll just rinse. And here I'm using a new soap that I've been trying out. It's a car and truck wash concentrate by Malco. I think it's called CW37, and I think it has a higher pH than just pH neutral car soap, so I think it's higher in the alkaline scale. But I think it's been doing pretty well, and I'm using this soap when I know that cars don't have previous waxes or previous ceramic coatings, and this one doesn't. So the panels were really flat when I sprayed it down and everything. But yeah, so I always do my hand wash top to bottom. I've been using that extension pole for the roofs, and I feel like that's a really easy way to clean hard to reach areas on the roof, and it's the same thing as a wash mitt. And I also use the bottom of the bucket as well to, make sure all the dirt falls to the bottom. The grit guard, I use that with the extension pole as well. So it's basically using a wash mitt on the roof. So that helps for sure. And we're going to rinse off all the soap here, and then what I use as my clay lube is Optimum No Rinse, and I find that it's really slick, and I use like a cap full just in a spray bottle, so it's really it goes a long way, the product. So I find that's one of my favorite clay lubes to do. And yeah, I do the whole entire car. I don't use synthetic. Well, I use synthetic clay, but not the clay towels or the clay mitts or anything. I found that the clay bar itself actually pulls up the most contaminants, and I like to see it. I like to see that I'm pulling up stuff that you couldn't get from like a clay towel. You can actually see it on the clay bar itself. So doing that whole process, getting the car perfectly clean. And I know if you're a detailer and you're watching this and you say, oh, you have to polish after the clay bar, that's really the customer has an older vehicle and he doesn't really care too much about scratches. He just wanted to see a thing shine and get it, like sits under a tree, and he wants to get all those contaminants because he knows a few things about detailing, and he said he's tried to clay mitt it himself and all that. But to really get the best results, I'm using an actual clay bar. So then it really made the paint smooth, and then I applied that wax on the exterior here. But if you guys have been enjoying these videos, you gotta let me know in the comments and leave a like. I'm trying to upload a bunch. It's really hard when you have 3-4 cars in a day and you work by yourself and you try to film at the same time. It's a little different when you have someone film, like those guys with the bigger channels. They have people filming for them, and maybe I don't know how many cars they're doing a day, but it's easier when someone's filming for you. And then you have like the guys like Detail Geek and Style for Garage and WD Detailing. They have one car to do all day, and you know, they're basically doing it just to film it. But I'm running a business here, not just a YouTube channel. So I'm trying the best I can. You know, I'll set up the camera in one position and get to work. You know, I find that easier. It's just a lot of storage on my phone. This was like a 40-minute exterior detail of me filming, which is not long for a detail itself, but the storage on your phone and stuff. So the Optimum No Rinse, you don't even have to rinse it, but I rinse it off again just so I could get a perfect bond with this Turtle Wax wet wax I've been using. So you use it on a wet panel, and then you just 1 to 2 sprays over each panel, but I do more than 1 to 2 sprays, I don't know why. And then I use my drying towel, dry it all up, and then the car looks brand new. In this video I don't apply the tire shine, but after I stop recording, then I applied the tire shine. But you could see me drying it off. It looks great already. And I also did the wheel wells, the fender liners. I made those. I protected those with a black thing, so they turn black, and it looks good, and it makes the car look newer and stuff. So that wasn't included, but I did it for free because it just makes the car look a lot better when the customer shows up. He wasn't even at the house, so he's gonna pull up to it after work and be very satisfied. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed in the comments down below, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.